and take the seal and take the book. The word rang through the heavens, resounding anthems of praise and thanksgiving. Thou art worthy, for thou wast slain. The blood marks in the hand are the seal of authority. Now you may tickle people's fancy, but you will never preach to their hearts until at some place some solemn appointment has fallen upon your own life and you have wept bitter tears and gone to your own Gethsemane and climbed your own Calvary. That's where power is. It is not in the tone of the voice. It is not in the eloquence of the preacher. It is not in the gracefulness of his gestures. It is not in the magnificence of his congregation. It is in a heart broken and put together by the eternal God. God has overthrown me and has trapped me in his net. The window narrows. He hath fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he hath set darkness in my paths. God, he hath stripped me of my glory. God, taken the crown from off my head. God, he hath destroyed me on every side. God, and my hope hath he removed like a tree. God, he hath kindled his wrath against me. God, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies. His troops come together and raise up their way against me and encamp round about my tabernacle. He hath put my brethren far from me, and mine acquaintances are estranged from me. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. They that dwell in my house count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. I called my servant, and he gave me no answer. My breath is strange to my wife. Young children despise me. I arose, and they spake against me. All my inward friends abhorred me. My bone cleaveth to my skin and to my flesh. How will he answer? For that is the pivotal question of life. Thomas Hardy, some men cry out against God when calamity falls heavily upon them. Thomas Hardy spoke of that dumb, dark thing that turns the handle of this idle show. Speaking of God, how will this man answer? How do you answer when the tide goes against you? When it seems like you have no hiding place and your head is defenseless underneath the unfriendly elements, how do you answer? In the deep, dark places of the soul, where the sides of the valley rise steep around you, and there is no sunlight on your pathway, how do you answer? When it seems as if life is at ebb tide, and all that you once counted dear is against you, how do you answer? The window has narrowed to a slit. This man takes the sticky sores and separates them as the scabs come off from the sheets. Gets up to look out. Out there he sees a broad landscape. I know that my Redeemer lives. Sick, I know that my Redeemer lives. Forsaken, I know that my Redeemer lives. Accused by false friends, I know that my Redeemer liveth. Alone, terrified, the night so dark around me, I know that my Redeemer liveth. He is saying that there is a God somewhere. When we look out upon our nation, having avoided the confrontations of God so often in its history, and now moving, however sadly, toward some unknown valley, there is a God somewhere. When one sees those who rose to power on thinly shielded bigotry, made a shame and a mockery, there is a God somewhere. When those who were the standard bearers of the darkest bigotry in the South have lost their hold even upon their native region, there is a God somewhere. Oh, my soul takes strength. There is a God somewhere. Yes! There is a God somewhere. The night may be very dark, but there is a God somewhere. And then he goes on to say, and I bid you good evening with this, he goes on to say, and he gives that great foreshadowing which belongs to all great faith. The best is yet to be. You see, secular societies, young people, place their golden age in the past. It takes high religion to see the best on ahead. That's the great eschatological hope of the Christian life. And whom I shall see for myself. If I read the theme of the biblical revelation aright, it runs all through that great shall and will of God. That mystic and cryptic word there in one of the farewells in Genesis, and the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. The lion and the lamb shall lie down together. They shall not hate nor kill in all my holy hill. Every valley shall be exalted. Every mountain shall be brought low. The crooked way shall be made straight. The crooked way, the rough places shall be made plain. The glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk. And when I come to the New Testament, that is, you shall see the Son of Man coming in power. And as the revelation closes, and there shall be no more curse, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their forehead, and they shall worship him, and they shall reign forever and ever. Yes, the night may be dark, but the morning is sure to come. The way may be hard, but it's bound to smooth out